and welcome to Coffee with Claire. There's nothing in the world so irresistibly contagious as laughter and good humor, or so said of all people, Charles Dickens. We all think of laughter as good times, fun times, and not really about work. But what if you could make a living from laughter? Our guest today has done just that. Stay with us and learn how to turn laughter into a full-time business. Hi, and welcome to Coffee with Claire. Our guest today is Vaughn Daniel, CEO and owner of the Comedy Arena in McKinney, Texas, home of ComedySportzDallas. He's a creative problem solver, and he has training and experience with marketing, branding, graphic design, e-commerce, and comedy. Welcome, Vaughn. Good morning.
Hey, what's going on, Claire?
Oh, well, I've got you here. I'm so excited to have you here.
It is early.
I know it's early.
You know, I run a comedy club, and
I know. This is very early for a comic to get out.
You're like, come and do this thing with me. It's in the morning, and it's like, no. Just have coffee with me.
I am the meanest friend you have.
Oh, this is nice. I like this. I like this new studio. I like the new look. It looks good.
It's really fun. We got really Anna, nice. We got Paul here, we got
Anna,
the whole crew.
What's up, girl?
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
And Paul, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? All behind the scenes, breaking all the fourth walls.
Yeah, well, they are the ones that make the magic happen. I just show up and talk, and then my guests are brilliant, and they make me look good.
Cool.
So
this is what, my third time on this show?
I've at least third. Yeah. So we must really like you. We keep asking you to come back.
Yes. It's like SNL when they have like Alec Baldwin in 5 times.
That's right. Yeah.
So I need like a 3-timer jacket.
Oh, well, you brought a robe, so maybe that'll be your jacket
early.
today.
I just got up.
Just rolled out of bed.
I just got up. So where's the coffee? It's coffee with Claire.
Well, we've got water.
Well, you know what? Brought my own coffee.
Of course you did. You're always prepared, Vaughn.
So I hope you're thirsty.
I'm always thirsty for coffee.
For any particular brand, Keurig.
Okay, no.
But
yeah, we're still working on that coffee sponsor.
Make some coffee. So what's going on, girl? How you been?
Well, I've been good. Gosh, we're in our 4th season, and you guys are, such good supporters of us that I wanted to make sure that we acknowledge you.
Well, we appreciate it.
The Comedy Arena's a really good friend of ours, and of course,
Well, you and I have been friends for what, like 80 years?
In dog years, yeah.
80 years, maybe.
Back in the day. I knew Vaughn when he was only 6 feet tall.
I was only 6 feet tall, yeah. When I was a baby. I was born 6 feet tall.
Yeah. So, I think we've known each other 17 or 18 years now.
Wow.
I know.
We're young. We are so young.
We look good.
You look good. Did you eat breakfast?
So, yeah, I had some oatmeal.
Oatmeal?
Yeah,
Girl, I got you.
What?
So you want some coffee cakes?
Sure. What have you?
We got some coffee cakes.
Oh yeah, we got some.
Got some donuts.
We got wow.
Entenmann's.
We need to have some new sponsors here.
Entenmann's are the best. I mean, they're like old school classic donuts.
What makes them better than like other ones?
Because they come in a box and they don't cost $80 per box. Because they're cheap.
Oh,
and delicious.
They're not baked today.
Well, they were baked someday, but it wasn't today.
Okay. Well.
So you want some coffee cakes? Paul, you want a donut?
Sure.
Anna, you good? You want
whatever you feel like opening is fine with me. I'm
going to open the one that makes the most noise.
Okay, of course you are. So, Vaughn, you're such an interesting guy.
Thanks.
You've got. Oh, look, the pre-wrap. That's very sanitary. Let's get a little crackly going there too, so you can pick that up on the mic. So, you're all about comedy, obviously. Even the way he eats is comedic.
Oh man! So earlier,
watch your. Yeah, there you go.
Earlier for mic check, I was asked what I had for breakfast. Anna. This is what I'm having. This is my breakfast.
Live on TV.
Well, is this going to brew, or what do you got going on here?
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's reset that.
It's a Mr. Coffee Keurig. I didn't know that they mixed brands. It's a very confused machine.
Well,
here.
it's Mr. Coffee's like, we want to get in on this K-Cup game. So they made their own.
I got
Good
you.
for them.
Yeah, right. So, well, you've done a lot of things in your life, and you started doing stand-up with this whole comedy thing.
Oh man!
Like back in
the day.
Yeah, like in New York, right?
Yeah. Stand-up comedy. And then I started doing improv because it was more fun.
Yeah. Why is it more fun? Why is improv
I
more fun
literally
than
can have
stand-up?
new jokes every single night made up with my friends.
Yeah. I think that's the thing that I love about doing improv with our troupe is that we really get a chance to get to know each other, and it's never the same, you know? Even if it's the same game, it's different players, it's different suggestions, we have taken in different directions. There we go with coffee. And you bring in all your different characters.
Oh, improv it's not just performance. It's a way of life, right?
It really is.
The yes and mentality, the having your back, taking care of people that are in your community and in your scene.
Yeah.
It's how I live my life. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's really full. Hope you don't plan on putting any accoutrements inside there.
All right, let's see if we can make this work.
Okay.
See if I can spill this coffee over this nice expensive microphone.
Oh no! Please don't do that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna yes and
Is this the first cup of coffee drank on Coffee with Claire that was made on the show?
Yes. You are breaking ground. You're breaking grounds. Coffee grounds.
That's
You get
coffee.
that?
That is coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
got to dog slurp that.
That is coffee. Mm.
Be careful.
Let me turn the logo so the logo's facing the camera.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah,
Product placement. Coffee with Claire.
So, improv is better with coffee. Caffeine helps the thought process, right? Do I get some too?
I'm going to share mine with you.
Oh, okay. Ooh, be careful.
I got a thing here. There's a sink back here.
A sink. Okay. He brought everything in his box here today, folks. So,
Nice.
we've got coffee talk, coffee with Claire. We've got Vaughn here. Cheers.
Cheers. Claire, so how long have you been doing this show?
The Coffee with Claire show?
I don't know.
We're on our 4th season now.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What episode is this?
This is like season 2. Season 2. This is
This is
second
season 4, episode
season 4,
2.
episode 2. Thank you, Anna.
Season 4, episode 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we've changed our direction. Yeah, sure. We've changed our direction several times with the show, and that's good. And I like it blonde and sweet, just like me.
Okay.
I saw that look. And we've been here at...
No stir, so you got to blow it.
I know.
Stir
Well,
it.
I'm just going to kind of shake and not stir, just like a good martini. We've been in this place at Real News PR for the last, this is our 12th episode here. So I'm really glad you like the new digs. We do too. I
do. I like it. I'm not going to say I like it better.
Yeah, because it's just different.
But I like the feel that I could bring in a coffee maker and I could wear my bathrobe and I can see beautiful people walking by. Hey, guys. You guys got an awesome crew here. You guys don't know, but there's a crew back here that's making all this happen, and they are some of the most beautiful people I've seen this morning. Yeah. I mean, granted, I haven't been. I just went from bed to here.
Obviously, I just rolled out and up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we are very fortunate.
Yes, you guys got a good team here.
So, so we've known each other a long time. We've been doing improv together for a long time, and I agree with you that the way of life is just it just starts embedding into your brain and the way you just look at things, like on the show it's always about making everyone else look brilliant, just like we do on stage. Even when we have audience volunteers, we never ever make them look bad. It's always about us bringing them up and helping them be the star.
Exactly.
And I love that. I love that heart part of improv.
My job is to make you look good.
Yeah.
What better job than to do that, right?
Yeah.
And if your job is to make me look good, well, I don't need to do anything.
Well, I mean, I think that's part of the beauty of it is that we learn what each other's gifts and talents are, so we can prompt or pimp the person to. It's like, well, I know that Vaughn has really strong characters, and so when he comes up, I'm not exactly sure who he's going to show up as.
Neither does he.
And that's always a fun part too. And so there's that element of surprise that, we take a suggestion and we maybe twist it a little bit. And, like when we're training our new improvisers,
yes, our newest of the news, our minor leaguers.
Yeah, we have the minor league and we have the major leaguers. And the minor leaguers, they come up and they're learning the ropes and they kind of help at the arena and stuff like that.
They're the newest of the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we're training them, one of the things that I love is that we help them get out of their heads and into their hearts
with warm-ups and exercises and all that. All that good stuff.
And
so Claire, what's on your sheet?
Well, I did prepare a few questions just in case you didn't have anything to say.
Let's see what you got. Let's see your top two.
Well, the first one is how did you build a business around laughter and comedy?
How did I build a business around laughter and comedy?
Yeah.
Well, the business kind of built itself, and I just kind of pushed the walls together.
Okay.
So, as you know, our history, we started as Comedy Sports through another owner. That closed.
Yeah.
And then we decided as a group to just continue doing it as a hobby, just kind of do it ourselves, and
right.
just kind of, just do it on our own. And then it got to the point where it's like, oh man, we keep making money.
Oh no. And I love that story of when we changed from Comedy Sports to Locked Out Comedy.
Yeah.
That's a great story in itself.
So we went from Comedy Sports because that venue closed.
We basically
and we were locked out.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought that was funny. So we became Locked Out Comedy. We were that for 8, almost 9 years.
Yeah.
And our model at that time was just to have fun, do what we love, and if we
with our friends,
and if we made money, we would spend it back on ourselves or the business.
Yeah.
We would reinvest it. So
buying equipment.
each year we would try to break even.
Right.
And then it got to the point that it was harder and harder to break even because we were making more money.
Oh, that's horrible.
And then it's like, okay, well, this seems like this could be a viable thing. Either we go 100% in or we continue doing it as a hobby and keep fighting the fact that we keep having to make all this money. So it just made sense.
So many entrepreneurs are like, oh, give me the secret.
So it made sense. It's like, okay, people like what we're doing, and what we're doing is helping people, and it's making people laugh, and we're helping the community, and we're having fun. So it's like, okay, well, let's go rent a building. Let's go rent a space. Let's go get some chairs. Let's go get a TV. Let's go build a stage. Let's go sell tickets. And we did. And it's like, oh, wow, this is really fun. Now we're making more money. But that's good because now it's a business and we're paying rent and we have overhead and we have all those expenses. So now it makes sense. So the business kind of was already there. We just kind of just put the walls on it.
Well, and you gave up a very lucrative job.
I did.
J-O-B.
I did.
I
was working for the man, people. The man. I was working for him. I was working hard. I did 25 years. I did a 25 stint. I did a hard 25 in corporate America. I don't know how you people do it. I really don't. Seriously.
That's why we're entrepreneurs.
Yeah. It's just, man, working for somebody else is not fun. I'm just saying, for those of you that have to work for somebody else, bless you. You do you, boo. But after 25 years, I was done. So, yes, I left a 6-figure job working for Amazon.
Yeah.
As an art director. And I don't make 6 figures anymore. But I'm way happier.
Yeah.
I get to go to work in a robe. Right? I get to make people laugh full time. I get to play as an adult. Mm-hmm. I teach improv classes at night. So we have a class starting May 1st. So if
is that level 1?
Level 1. Okay. So it's basically an introductory class. It's like if you've never done improv before and you don't even know what it is, and you're like, man, I want to see what this is all about. I teach that. And I literally play for 2 hours with adults. Literally. I mean, my job is to play. I do a little teaching as well.
Oh, of course.
But that is way better than punching in a clock 9 to 5.
Or later.
Basically building somebody else's dream at somebody else's company, right? Because you work for corporate America, you're not working for your business. You're helping basically somebody else's dream that you're helping come true for them. So it's like, well, I got my own dreams. I'm gonna work on my own dreams.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
So there
you go, corporate America. You can take that job and keep it. Is this PG? What's this show?
Can say whatever you want.
Take this job and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. And that's in a closet because the sun does not shine in closets. because there's 4 walls and there's a door. It's the whole thing.
Usually it's not any windows either.
It's the whole
So
thing, There's no sunshine.
No sunshine in a closet.
No sunshine in a closet. Sounds like that could be a country. Is that a country song?
I think so. Yeah.
No sunshine in a closet. Nope, it's not. I thought it was. It wasn't. Nope.
We'll work on that.
We will.
So the business really just kind of morphed from your passion.
It started as a hobby and then it turned into a business. If I would have went back 30 years and told the younger version of me, hey, you're going to open a comedy club and you're going to get to play with your friends all day and you're going to have a really interesting life, I'd be like, no, I'm going to art school. I'm going to be a designer. I'm going to have the next best thing in marketing. And I'd have been like, you're crazy. I don't even do stand-up.
Yeah, that wasn't even on your radar.
The life path has just shifted so hard. It took a hard left. I didn't even see it coming. But I'm glad it did.
Well, it's because you were living yes and before you even defined yes and.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
And isn't it amazing that you are so much happier now because you did take that leap of faith? I mean, I just think it's an amazing thing that you...
I'm really happy, Claire.
Yeah, you're looking really happy right now.
Well, here's the thing.
I know it's early.
Well, here's the thing. If I'd never made that shift, I probably would have never met you.
That's true.
Right. So that small shift has
right there. That's worth the whole thing.
I mean, if I haven't met you, you probably wouldn't have had this show.
Oh, of course not. Yeah, because you're the catalyst for everything revolves around fun.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying.
That's
not what I'm saying. It's like the butterfly effect. One thing. It's a book.
Okay, we'll write that one next.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Well, so it's butterflies are the symbol of freedom, and really that's what you're living is a life of freedom, and living a life of choice.
Yes, but butterflies have a really short lifespan, don't they?
Well, we're gonna have a longer lifespan than a butterfly.
Aren't they usually like worms longer than they are, or caterpillars longer than they are butterflies?
Probably.
Paul, anybody? Yeah?
Anybody can Google that for us,
Wow, lives and I don't want to be a butterfly. I want to be a turtle or a tortoise.
Yeah, they live to be like 110 or something like that.
Parakeet or something.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Do parakeets live long?
I don't know.
Oh, but they fly. They do have the gift of flying.
I think they live long. I know people, they're like, oh, I got a parakeet as a pet. Now it's like 45 years old. I'm like, what? That is a commitment to a bird. I mean, I don't even have to take care of my kids.
Life.
I don't have to take care of my kids for 45 years.
Maybe it's the bird of paradise.
Maybe.
15 years.
So 15 years.
15 years on a parakeet?
Legally. Oh, did you just Google that,
I just
Anna?
Googled
Thank
that.
What
you.
about a butterfly?
Okay, I'm on it.
All right.
Please hold.
This is awesome. Who needs Siri?
We've got Anna.
It's like, Anna, what's the lifespan of a butterfly? Yeah.
12 months. 12 months.
12 months.
12
All right.
months, 1 year.
That's like a relationship.
Wow. A relationship.
Okay, sorry. We
Yeah, I know that guy.
we've talked. Well, hi, buddy. How you doing? So you talked about having people come into the arena not just for the shows, but also for the classes and stuff like that. You also have clients outside of the arena, so you go out and you bring the funny to them, right?
So we have a couple of different packages. We can bring just entertainment where we can go. We do a lot of corporate shows because our Comedy Sports is a clean format.
Right.
There's no profanities. It's HR friendly. Basically, it's a tried and true troupe. I mean, Comedy Sports has been in business over 35 years now, and it's always been clean. So we are hired like JCPenney's, Amazon, Nike, McDonald's, Apple. These are some of our clients.
Southwest
Airlines, that we basically go in and we do shows for them sometimes for their banquets. Sometimes we do meeting launches. We also do team building. So what we'll do is we'll actually go into these businesses and show them how improv works with their business, how the yes and culture works, and how having each other's back works, and listening and communication and nonverbal communication. All of those skills that we have on stage transfers and translates into the business world.
Oh, it dovetails beautifully into the business world. I love that.
So it's a really easy transition. So a lot of people don't realize how much improv could work in the business, because all they see is TV. Oh, it's a comedy. It's like, well, yeah, it's comedy, but the tool to get to that comedy is what is transferable in life.
Yeah. That was what my first book was all about, is the 10 rules of improv, and then mapping it into the corporate world, because that's the place that I would want to work. If I
Yeah.
was in corporate, that's where I'd want to work, is a place that has my back, and yes, and making each other look brilliant, and give and
Exactly.
take, and trust. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, corporate America, they sell they call them back knives. Yeah, they're back knives. They all have them because your back. Everyone's stabbing you in the back in corporate America. So,
I never heard that you could buy one.
well, I'm sure they have them because in corporate
'Cause
America,
you've had one in your back?
Oh man, more than like a pincushion. But I digress. We're no longer. I'm not bitter. I'm not holding anything against corporate America.
You're safe now, Vaughn. Got your back.
Safe zone. Safe zone.
Right here. Well, Vaughn, it has been, so incredibly fun to have you here today again, and we'll have you back yet another time,
All
I'm
right.
sure.
Well, we'll
make sure
make
that
tea next time.
we'll make tea. Well, yeah. Well, maybe we'll have a coffee sponsor, and we can talk about that coffee.
We're gonna work on that.
But in the meantime, can you let our viewers and listeners know where they can find you for all of this awesome opportunities?
Yes. Well, you can find me personally at the Comedy Arena in McKinney. Our website is www.thecomedyarena.com, or you can find us at cszdfw.com. We have a lot of websites. They all kind of go to the same place. But sign up for classes because that's a lot of fun. If you're one of those people that think, man, I could never do comedy, I could never perform on stage, I have stage fright, I don't like to public speak, taking an improv class is probably the best thing that you could possibly do for yourself and for your life. Yes, I said that, for your life. It's life-changing. Hope to see you there.
All right. Well, thank you, Vaughn, for being here. Yay.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks to our loyal listeners and fans, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Coffee with Claire. To learn more about today's guests, visit their website or find them on Facebook. To learn more about me, Claire Billingsley, follow me on LinkedIn or visit my website at coffeewithclaire.tv. And to hear more episodes of Coffee with Claire, subscribe, rate, and review the show on your favorite podcast and social media platforms.